And I made a small research on the whole thing, and apparently, yeah, well, dictionaries doesn't have, because they are built on hashing, and hashing doesn't have indexing, so it doesn't support index or element at or any kind of these things. And to be honest, as someone who studied computer science for a long time and know in general how the hash works, I should be ashamed of myself. uh, because if you go to make a language that support an index of or an element at and finding the index or treating the hashing data structure as an array, in other words, or not an array, as a data structure that have fixed order index, then I should be ashamed of myself. And this is one of the issues when you study in the academic world, and you get all the info from there, and you never ever dealt with them, or you know, get involved with what you learned in details. Sometimes you will embarrass yourself. So after thinking about it for a few minutes, I will do the following. I will just make a function that accept a name and return an active action. So what I will do public hash set string um, get action or active action string name. Give me a second. No, this shouldn't be in here. Um, um, maybe if I make it as a boolean. Okay, make it as a boolean. And here, let's call it check. And return. Actually, I can make it into one line. Because the string data type support the equality thing, we can do that. We don't need equal in C#. In Java, if you do that, it will return the address. But because this is overridden and string is immutable, so you can do that in C#. Anyway, and instead of getting a lesson from a philosopher like me, what I'm going to do is adding a name for the damn thing. I need to reorder the whole thing. I don't like the order of it. To be honest, the whole thing is a huge mess. I mean, this thing should be in the separate tab, or maybe even the sprite tab or something, but yeah. Let's just add the stupid name text box. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I should put it up or I should put it here or I should or even here. This is freaking confusing for everyone. Even I will be confused if I see that in here. So, because this is part of this and this is part of this, the whole thing. So we need better labeling. Maybe if I call it the new active condition name, it will be even clearer. So this is a tab 5. Oh, I forgot to make a timer for the video. I don't want the video to be longer than an hour, so I just put the timer on that. So this guy should call action condition name a tab 5. The names are fucking long, and I know. Ah, wow, I always use the F word. What's wrong with me? I need to meditate and stop using it. And I know about that. And someone was complaining about it when he was watching me in the old streams on the other channel. And he said you should use better names. And I was like, better names? And then I remembered myself when they give us some examples from the real world in the academy with really weird and tall names. I was like, I could use better names. I was like, you know what, I was like him, so I won't complain about it. I have millions of control components in here, and there's no way to give small names for all these suckers. It's just unbelievable number of components in here. And I mean, look at this page. I mean, look at this. How many components do I have? And I need to know the names for each one of them. If I don't give them a long name like tab 3, tab 4, tab 5, yeah, usually when I have a lot like the ones for the rectangles, these have the shortest name because I'm using symbols. But what about the others? What about the other? You cannot just give 3 letters for all of these guys. It's just, you need very long names. Why? To distinguish between the whole thing. So, instead of wasting everyone's time, let's just keep working. That's a good idea. So, this one, when we are going to add the name for the list, we will add the name of this thing. But when we are going to add the object inside the dictionary in the animated particle, which is either creatures or weapons, because this whole thing can be applied to weapons as well, we will save the object data in the dictionary with empty results, because and that's a little bit dangerous. Yeah, new ones should have empty results, but what if you wanna modify it? If you wanna modify it, the save button, I need to be careful not to override the object if it has already existed result in the dictionary, the key value. So we need to be careful about that. So if the active actions are 0 and the result doesn't exist, or the name, oops, should I make the name first? Because which one is the most one that could be forgotten? Actually, I believe the name will be forgotten more. So action condition name a tab 5. I want to check the name. I don't want you to add text. is equal to. For some reason he couldn't find this one. Let me check the name. Let just me copy the name. I don't know why control space doesn't work. And follow you, yeah. I didn't see any changes. Oh, silly me. Was that the problem? Alright. Now we have the list. Why I don't get the list? What's wrong with this? Maybe the name is different, or the name. No, it is. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. It's killing me. It's just killing me. Maybe I need to reset the thing. Sometimes the thing get wacky. No, he says it doesn't exist. Give me a second. What am I doing, for the God's sake? Okay. Yeah, this thing is screwed up. The thing is screwed up. So let me save and close the program and open it again and see what's going on. I entered the wrong project. Yeah, I haven't made a prototype show off or whatever it's called. I don't think show off is the right word, but this thing should be done 3 days ago or 2 days ago, and I apologize for that. I just didn't feel like working, just like now when I'm forcing myself. And this thing still says doesn't exist. And I was bragging about long name and how easy to reach them, and look at that. Of course, you need to pause 5 fucking seconds just to give me. And I said the word again. My situation is totally screwed up. Okay, I need to calm down. Oh, it's called action conditions, not active condition. Take a deep breath. Alright, because this little nice thing, aka fucker, doesn't have a new item yet. So let's get the Timbery AP5. It's a reference to the game core file, Timbery game file. And sorry, I just pause for a second. I want this one, and we need to add oops, we don't have a Timbery active action yet. So we need to create a new object. Wait. Yeah. Wait. No, yeah. Uh, oh, wait. Yeah. We have this one. And, wait. I never used this one. Hmm. No, I did. I can create a new um, active action by using this one and the name and the result. So no need to make any temporary one, and instead we will do call the constructor. That's why I built the constructor for the active action and give it the variable. So we need the name first, which is this guy, and then we need the hash set. And in the constructor, I'm not saving the hash set as an address, and instead I'll just added them iteratively. I'm trying to talk like a professional, I'm talking like an idiot. And the last one, we need to add the state, and that's it. So now when I add a new action condition, I will see only the name of the action condition, but the data in the dictionary doesn't save the key by the name. So when I click on the sucker to see the result of the whole thing, it won't take the element from the dictionary directly. Instead, it will search for the result, for the key, iteratively. Again, the same word. I need to find the right word instead of making up some words like this, and pick the right key. So this is the update from actions 1. This is the right position, and let's put it here. So every time I click on the sucker and select an item, I need to make sure two things. First off, this thing should be having an element. Just to make sure. Or the action condition. Then we load the data. The thing is, we have the name, we don't have the right key to represent the results. The funny part is the key is the guy who have all the data, and this is really interesting if you ask me. Let's make sure every time that we select one of these, they reinitialize, delete the action list tab. Good, it's deleted. Because each animated particle have its own action conditions, and the list should refresh every time you click on here. So this guy, when we select an animated particle, we need to populate the list. A lot of weird things going on in here. Apparently each animated particle have its own action list and state list, and yet it didn't update the state list. So let's do that. I know I'm working all over the place, and I apologize for that. What now? Give me a break, dude. Don't give me a red line before I even type what the heck is going on. I mean, really. I'm talking to the IDE, by the way. So we refilled the states and something wrong because I didn't type add, and now we need to fill the action condition thing. Active condition. Oh my god, I'm killing myself by using 3, 4, 5 words that look like the same. Sorry about that. I was thinking. Alright. Is it active or is it action now? So here we fill the object or the list with the names of the keys. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Sorry about that. I screwed up heavily. This one should be key value pair. I didn't know it's possible to actually to take the keys only without the result. To be honest, I never seen that before, but I don't want to play with something I don't know. I'm not in the mood. Because it seems it was working for a second, and I don't know. I will play with that later, because I never knew you can take only the keys, not the key pairs from the damn thing. Anyway, now every time we select a new animated particle, either if it was open or a creature, yeah, this thing should be replaced by one function to return the right object, because this code is duplicated almost everywhere. You can see it in this code more than around 14 times, and this is really wrong. Really wrong. I mean, I don't like it. I mean, the thing is, it's complicated. The whole system is complicated, and I never knew I will do this code several times like this. So I need one of the times to just go there, make one function, and replace all of them, the 14 or 15, one of them, with one function call. Because it's exactly the same thing, exactly the same code. So, yeah. If I see this mess in other people's code, I will get so enraged, but I won't show it. But I mean, I shouldn't even get angry at them, to be honest, because everyone have his own way to code, and everyone have his own reasons why he coded in that way. Maybe it is a illogical reason, and you should give them some slack. But hey. And the funny part is, I'm doing a similar thing that I really get upset at when I see it in other people's code, and it's alright. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't be alright. If you either not to get angry at others or fix your own shit. But yeah, uh, I'm wasting time by talking again. Sorry about that. Let's see what's going on. Action condition. Let's see what's going on. So this is select index change. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do is to show the data of the sucker when I select different action condition by refreshing the data in here, and gosh, damn it, let me think. The first thing, the easiest thing to do is just to have a temporary um, action condition object. Sorry, active condition object. Active action object. I really want to kill myself sometimes. There is a reason for the S in here, because it's not an object for one active action, but a collection of active actions. Because different actions gathered together can result in different state. So let's make a temporary object that's and let's go to what am I saying? Then I should call this one active animations too, because no, it is only one. No, it is a collection of animations, but only one of them will get picked. Yeah, let me change the name into active animations. Even though one of them will be selected at the end, but the object itself memorize more than one. I wish if someone watched this video, I don't care about his experience level, 1 year or 50 year, and tell me if he can follow. And I apologize for all this. I'm trying to make it as clear as possible, but I don't think anyone will watch this video unless if I do something big in the future. I mean, maybe in 5 or 6 years. And in that time, even when I watch this video, so I'm asking myself, my future me, if you watch this video, my future me, can you understand what I'm doing? It's just, man, yeah. The naming this time is totally whacked. The active condition, the active actions, the active animations is just whacked. So here, we have the name, and we want to check which one of them is the guy. So if k key get no value no key check name. Why did I call it check active execution? Yeah. Let's change the name into check name. Well, check which object is this one, but so let's just change the name into check name. And the name is this guy, text. So if it is correct, then we give this guy is the reference of this guy, key. I don't know if I type break, it will break the for each, but it should be. It's fucking smart, the IDE. It's telling me this break, which one will it break it? And it says it's the for each, so it is one of the confusing part when you deal with break and continue and you have nested conditions and for each and loops. But if this break is pointing to what's breaking, this is a very beautiful feature. So hopefully this is what it's trying to tell me. Before, I used to in Visual Basic to make a temporary boolean to check if this thing is breaking or not, and check the condition every time to break it. And only God knows if that checking for the condition will make it slower than finishing the loop by itself. So now we might end up with no active condition found. Actually, we might end up with a silly thing that the name doesn't exist if the list is corrupted. So just in case, if this one is null, still null, then we write a message we send a message to the console and we return. So apparently if it's not signed then it's not null. What the hell? I mean, it seems I need some lessons how to program. Maybe it is capital null. I don't remember which language that have two nulls, the one capital and one small. Or maybe this is something that's from my ass. I know it's something called nullable from the number stuff, but happy now? I don't know why if unassigned is not null. Can I say unassigned? It just, I'm curious, you know. So here it says unassigned. And I'm curious, I'm sorry. I just want to know what the hell, what's the difference between null and unassigned? I mean, I thought unassigned is always null. I mean, I know null is this variable have no values, but I thought if it was undeclared then or unassigned, then it is now on automatically it's assigned to null, you know. I mean, that's what I thought. But I thought, as I said, I know there's a difference between the concept and inside the null, but so this is why this guy is asking the same question. Why did the makers of C# require the explicit set of null to variables? Is there ever a case where you would want to leave it unassigned? So someone says, and as I told you already, because sometimes cannot be signed to null, aren't nullable, and there is a default value for them. So apparently I can override the default value to return null. Apparently. But yeah. This is definitely will make the language stronger in definition to make sure that there's a the distinguish between unassigned and null, which some yeah, C# is a very strong defined language. I'm not sure if strong defined is the right concept. I apologize if I told you the wrong concept name and defined it in, but there is a concept in languages that this is considered a strong type. But strong type, there's two type of strong type. As the data itself, does he the type itself considered as the type itself strongly defined? I mean, in C++, the type is very weak. You can consider an integer as one value. It doesn't matter, because when he deal with the data, he deal with the data as it is. He doesn't care if you use the right type or not. Anyway, so this make the language even stronger. Not stronger as strength, but stronger in definition, you know. Anyway, I have very bad memory, which make me really bad teacher. I cannot remember the name of concepts correctly. There is a name for that, and I completely forgot it. So now we checked which one have the same name, and we assigned the right object to the temporary one, and now we can populate these guys with the right data. So we should call reinitialize before we do anything. So let's reinitialize after this mess. So we won't reinitialize if the selected one is wrong, or should I reinitialize no matter what? I wonder. Yeah, let's reinitialize if it is correct or not, and that will give an impact to the user that something really horribly went wrong if he show no data all of a sudden. Next, I'm working really like a slug or something. Let's refill the active actions list. Should I use for each or for entire? So what should we take? The active action AR. When I click down once, I thought this one is selected, but no, when I click down once, it select the thing. Then I click down twice, so I need to click down twice because the zero is counted, you know, whatever. Do you know? This is a hash set, right? The hash set doesn't have index. uh, oh my god. Okay. All right. So we have different action set in here, and now let's get the name. The name actually we can sheet that, but it's not sheet the whole thing. We can just take the name of the same item in the list. I mean from here, it's the same guy in here, and instead of loading it from the object, but let's just let's just take the one from here. And finally, this is bad. This one shouldn't be. It shouldn't be resetted except in when you select a new action animated particle. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm working really slow because as you can see the code is. I mean, not all. I'm not apologizing being slow. I'm apologizing if I'm boring to death. I wanna refill these suckers. This one and this one. Oh, sorry, this one and this one. Wait, this one has been deleted. Yeah, only this one. Active action CP. Focus a little bit. It's in the update section. Check the update section. Active action CP. Thank you. Here. All right. Wait. This after this one. So let's just add it to the end. It makes me wonder, in the reinitialize in here, yeah, these guys, shouldn't change except when the temporary AP change, so, I believe. Well, who is this guy? This guy is that guy. So I believe this one doesn't need to be cleared too. It should be cleared here. This almost make the reinitialize function useless, but what to do? Um, because when I reinitialize based on these guys, this one and this one shouldn't get deleted. Actually, to think about it, neither these two. Um, hmm. Damn. You know what? Um, Let me rename this thing. And this guy, man, this is a headache. We need two types of reinitialization, one for the AP and one for the general usage. And when you say general usage, is actually this guy is the only one who's going to make big differences. So we need two reinitialize functions, one for the sucker and that one for that sucker, and that sucker will reinitialize even more data. So let me separate the two. So actually, the name and the selection of these two. Take it easy, take it easy. Active condition name. So let's and the selection, actually, because they are going to be cleared, the selection doesn't matter. So let's make another function for reinitialization. And this one will select the name. Wait, I'm going to give it a new name anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, damn it. Think. Yeah, this one will change the name, so I don't need to reinitialize it anyway. The only thing that need reinitializing is deselecting these two. That's it. So actually, I don't need a function for that. So we are going to make this selected box, which is damn it, active action. Active action. Is it 0 or -1? It's actually -1. And the other one is the state. All right, we selected man, sometimes I don't need to reselect it because I'm going to give it a value now. So text is equal to all right. Am I missing something? Yeah, let's test the whole thing and see if the whole waste of time worth it or not. It's funny how I call work as a waste of time. The thing is, I wish if I can work smoother and better, but I need to be more honest with myself. It's better to do silly work like this and very slow and unacceptable and all of this shit that I'm saying to myself, and then doing nothing like yesterday. So I don't know what kind of name that states will be. But yeah, I mean, should the actions have the same name of the states? So the first one, let's call it fire run. Oh god. This thing I screwed it up, I guess. Um, Let me fix that. I don't know what to do with myself. Okay, take it easy. Where's the updater? I believe I deleted it. Silly me. I believe I deleted the last part because misunderstanding. Gosh, I can take it from the from here actually. If I updated before, but you know what? It's a small function. Let's rewrite it. Welcome to the programming world. Oh, sorry. Welcome to my programming world. Because each programmer have his own problems, his own stories, his own ordeals. So, first of all, if the animated particle of this page is not selected, then screw it, return. Second of all, we need to clear all the items. Third of all, we add all the items. See, easy. Take a deep breath and things will happen. Oh, I forgot to change the... Let's return. And yes, that's the artist. I still remember her words. Drawing or painting is way much more harder than programming. And I was like, yeah, sure. I don't have an artist's hand, let's be honest. And code is more logical and organization than imagination. And logic can have something wrong. You can say this is illogical, but in drawing, you can say this is ugly, but wrong? I don't think so. I don't think. I mean, maybe when you say this dimension is wrong, okay, you didn't draw the dimension wrong, right. But as a creative drawing, even that, it might be on purpose drawn wrong. But I don't know. I don't know. So I believe you can make excuses in drawing more than excuses in programming. If you get what I'm trying to say. So let's do 3 action conditions. One of them called fire, and it need only the fire action, and one of them called, oh, I didn't reinitialize when I click on that. Oh well, I should run. Oh wait, I shouldn't type in here. And take it easy. It's funny, when I typed something, it didn't add it. Um, but I should make sure this thing is untypable. Um, oops. So instead of reinitializing this page, he reinitialized this page. And so we have several problems. When I click on add, it doesn't reinitialize these four. Now that's why I wanted to make a reinitialize function and I screwed up. The second thing, he shouldn't add them in here, he should add them in here. So let's do these things. No, not this one, this one. So what's going on here? Yeah, yeah, Jesus. Let me think a second. For a second, it's called active action list. And this one should be reinitialized. And give me a second. These two should be only applied when you change the animated article. That's the first point. No, not these two. Active action. No, these two. These two, yeah. Active action shouldn't change with only the Timber AP. Now I can reuse the reinitialize when you add an object. Only 10 minutes left. But I don't need to be that accurate on the clock. Yeah, I didn't start dealing with save yet. God. So let's add a state run. What have I done? Oh yeah. I forgot to make this thing unchangeable by the user, like this one. To be honest, this is a very simplified way to do it. Depend on the game, the actions work in a different way. Maybe the action represent the way how you click the buttons. Like for example, walking and pushing the rock require the same kind of action, but the state will get different. So I mean, yeah, pressing the button on the right button alone doesn't specify the action itself. So this example is very abstract. It's not practical. I'm not sure how am I going to use the system itself. And this is the beauty of the engine. It just, or maybe the curse as well. But I will see about that. I will see about that. So far, I believe this is how it's going to. Something wrong happened. Did I call the reinitialize before doing the stuff? God forbid. Oh well. why did the reinitialize did not work that perfectly? Let me change the reinitialize a little bit. So active action. So okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, I didn't I didn't check for duplication, did I? Funny. It's didn't say anything. So if I type run, man. Um, Give me a second before I just something went wrong. It's for some reason didn't. Oh my god. Um, yeah, the whole thing is fucked up, as you can see. And the time is up. This is the end of this part 4. I will take a break and try to fix the whole thing. But before I change the whole thing, I want to see the database, and yeah, the whole thing is screwed up. I want to see the database. Did I say this database? So this one have a result state as run, and it has run. This one have yeah, it have the same active action, exactly the same active action. That's mean the dictionary didn't prevent the duplication. It didn't work. So yeah, this is a problem that I have no clue how to fix, to be honest. And let's end the stream before I do more embarrassing things. So see you in part 5.